I've been sacked. I want to go to the for unfair dismissal.
Well, look, we can have a look into that for you. When did you get the sack?
Yesterday.
Well, you need to remember you've only got 21 days from that date to do something about it and to file a claim. Now, do you earn under $136,000 a year?
Yes. Who earns more than $136,000 a year?
Well, that's the upper threshold to be able to claim for unfair dismissal. So, how long were you employed?
8 months.
And who was your legal employer?
I don't know.
Well, this is important because there is a difference. If the employer is a little business, different rules apply. Were you full-time, casual, permanent part-time?
Don't know.
Were you employed under an agreement or an award?
Don't know.
Well, did you sign an agreement when you started working?
No.
All right, that probably means that you're employed under an award. So you need to get all of those details to me and come back. And by the way, do you have a recent payslip?
Yes, at home.
All right. Look, grab your payslip, bring it back. Remember though, you've only got 21 days from yesterday to file your materials, so come back as soon as you can. We'll talk again. Oh, welcome back.
Good to see you. Here's my last payslip.
All right. Your employer is this company, XYZ Proprietary Limited.
No, I worked for Jimbo.
Well, a lot of the time the person that you work for might not be the legal employer. So this company, XYZ Proprietary Limited, paid you, so they're your legal employer. You know how many people they employ?
No, don't know anything about it. Jimbo and I worked on one team and there was another team of 2 blokes.
All right. Well, look, I had a look on the internet to see how big the company is. They've actually got over 50 employees, according to the internet, and they've got subsidiary companies. So that's good news for you because it means that your legal employer is not a small business. Now, a small business is an employer that's got 15 employees or less. And this means that your minimum period of employment to be eligible to claim for unfair dismissal is 6 months. But if your employer had been a small business, the minimum period would have been 12 months, so you wouldn't have been eligible, having only been there for 8 months. So you're in luck.
Wow, so I can go to them for unfair dismissal.
Well, look, not so fast. We've still got to have a look at how you were employed. Your pay slip here says that you were employed as a casual. Did you work casual hours?
No, I worked a set 28 hours every week.
Did you work on different shifts?
No, same days, same times, every week.
All right, well then you've got an argument that you weren't a casual employee, which is good for you.
Good, so I can go to them for unfair dismissal.
Well, the last thing we've got to work out is whether or not your termination was unfair.
Of course it was unfair. I didn't do anything wrong. The other bloke just didn't like me.
Did they give you a termination letter or any sort of a warning?
Yeah, I got this letter.
Well, it says here that you were terminated because there wasn't enough work.
Well, if that's true, why did they put John Boy on the day after they sacked me?
Was he doing the same job as you were?
Yeah.
All right, well that sounds like you might be eligible and you might have good grounds for making a claim. Now you'll need to lodge your application within 21 days from the date that you were terminated, and you've got to lodge it with the Fair Work Commission. Now there is a form, it's a form F2, but you can find it easily on the website, which is fwc.government.au for the Fair Work Commission. The application can be lodged by email, or by facsimile, or post, or you can drop it in person at the Commission's office or online using the online lodgement service. But there is also a guide if you need a hand to complete the form, and that's also on the Fair Work Ombudsman's webpage.
Thanks, mate. That's great advice.